Hello, welcome to another PG-rated review. I'm, of course, Patrick Gleason from Out of the Basement. Today's installment is going to be Blade Runner 2049. Now, I did an earlier one where it's sort of the pre-viewing, where I was talking about, for me, Deckard is not a replicant. And now I'll do spoilers near the end. I don't want to do a thing right now. I just want to say, for 2049, I really enjoyed it. It's well done. The themes, the music, the feel of it, it's really good. It captures the Blade Runner feel. We see more of the world now than we did in the original one. The original one's mostly just around the city itself and a few areas. This one actually covers more. There's more stuff going on in the world, more background to look at and enjoy. Cinematography is really well done. The characters are well written. The actors do a good job portraying it. Denis Villeneuve did a great job with this one. I think, in my mind, if he can do another movie like this of Blade Runner, we can have an ongoing, I don't want to say the word franchise, but it could potentially be a franchise, because there could be massive amounts of TV shows or small movies that go on from this one here that really, well, Philip K. Dick's Do Enter a Dream of Electric Sheep, just carrying on. Now, the movie itself, I really enjoyed, and I just recommend it. I don't want to give too much away right now. Like I said, there's going to be some minor spoilers, but you can check out the IMDb for the full cast and crew. I'm not going to tell you all the names of all the actors and that in there, because that's IMDb. You're watching, hopefully, to hear my opinion, and I enjoyed it. If you like the first Blade Runner, or Devram didn't like the first one, you actually still might like this one. It's still got the slow feel here and there as things build up. Again, the big part of this story is identity. What makes us human? If a machine can start to think and have emotions and feel, is it a machine anymore, or is it a human? 'Cause if you want to get right down to it, basic molecular biological, we are basically functioning machines. Our bodies work as machines. We're just more self-conscious. So is that what determines humanity? Consciousness? If you build it into a machine, is it not a machine anymore? So they touch on this a fair amount in the movie. And in my pre-review, like I said, I did one where Deckard, in my mind, is not a replicant. And that whole aspect of who is who and what is your identity carries through for a whole lot of characters, not just Harrison Ford's Deckard, but other ones, and it works really well. I just really recommend this movie a lot. It's not the high-end action. I mean, they've done the trailers, there is action scenes in there, but those are just parts of the story. It's not the main focus of the story itself. Now, in this one, there is no voiceover, so they don't have that, which, again, for my mind, the first one, I like the voiceover. This one is different. It's not the film noir detective story, and it works. It's a more thriller, but still drama, love story. Everything's there. I do have some minor issues with a couple of things, but I'll get to that in a second. First of all, I would have to go. Full 11 pack of this. Crap. Sorry, I have to stop there for a second. I'd say it's not a perfect movie again, because there's a couple minor things, but overall, I really enjoyed this. So for that, I'm going to go just 11 out of 12 good imported beer, or good microbrewery, like one of the ones you're like, these are for my special friends beer type thing, not just to sit around and chug them. This is the ones that you're like, okay, my best friends are coming over, we're having a good night, I'm going to pull out the top line beer for them. That's what this movie is. 11 out of 12. For now, for the things I had minor issues with, the music, I did like. Again, it captures the feel of Vangelis sort of feel from the first one. However, it was too much sometimes. Like it took away from the movie, especially one scene near the end where they're fighting in near water. Well, water's coming in. They're fighting near there. And Harrison Ford, Deckard's trying to get away, and the music is just too loud. It takes away from the dramatic of the scene. If that scene was just the wind and the water and nothing else, like no music in the background, in my mind that would have been so much better. That would have been much more dramatic than the the top music, which was too loud. It was too loud, and like I said, even in the background, it was quieter. It still wouldn't have worked. I think that scene there would have been much better with just, as I said, the wind and the water and just their own breathing. That would have been a much more dramatic scene than all the music that led up to it. The parts that are really good is, like, again, identity. So Deckard, they never answer again in this one. They leave it up to the fans again to go crazy with a bunch of discussions. Is he a replicant or not? They drop some hints. Wallace, Jared Leto's character, is saying that, well, you obviously must have been programmed to fall in love with Rachel right away. Well, not true, because that happens in real life. Humans fall in love at first sight. It's happened a lot. So that doesn't mean he's programmed. And again, there are things like, oh, well, we were hunted. Well, yes, because he was an ex-cop who was with a runaway replicant. So, of course, he's going to be hunted because he has important information because he's an ex-Blade Runner. And, well, he's an ex-Blade Runner, so they want to make sure, they get him. They don't want him around. Gaff makes an appearance again in here. James Olmos is wonderful again, just this sort of the little dry pan sort of things of what's up with Deckard. And again, no hints. The origami again is a cute little interesting one because it's, like I said in my preview for the movie, don't focus just on the one. He does things that sort of add or give a little bit more detail of what he's thinking about. So keep an eye out for that. Now, I know there's Easter eggs. I haven't seen all the videos for what the Easter eggs are. I checked them out. Now, I also recommend 3 shorts that came out before that were Denis Villeneuve wanted done. They lead up. They talk about the blackout that happens, that's discussed in the movie, and other things. So I recommend watching those as well, but you don't need to watch the movie. So that's most of my nitpicking for this movie. That's why I said I gave it such a good review. It's just those couple of minor little ones. And again, you're left with the thing of, Ryan Gosling's character believed himself to be one thing. Like, the clues were there, and he believed it. And then he finds out he's not, but he had that belief. So if replicants can have it, because we have beliefs that we are false. We self-lie to ourselves a lot. So if replicants can do it again, are they really replicants anymore, or are they now a new species of humanity? Anyways, that's a deep thought for later. And have a good one. Thank you very much.